Yeah, we are here today on this call to talk about my project, Polar Tensor. Sharing. So, again, we are here today to talk about Polar Tensor. I've been working on this project for many years now. Polar Tensor is our fund's name. Our self-developed AI trading software that I'm sure will revolutionize the crypto market, and we can offer our clients a return between 3 and 5% per week. Three things I would like to start with. Our structure and fund is fully licensed and registered in Europe and in America. We have a proven track record since April 2024. So we have a track record of 22 months, close to 2 years. And all trades and performances are transparent, what I will show you later. Yeah, this is a formality, but I'm required to point it out that every investment involves a risk. So our company structure, let us start with this. Our headquarters is located in Hong Kong, where we have our research and development team, our marketing team, the compliance office, and so on. The fund himself is registered in Panama. We choose Panama because Panama is crypto-friendly and asset-friendly. The Panamanian company is registered with the SEC for institutional buyers. We are collecting US dollar and fiat currencies from our client. And this we do over our Polar MFB incorporation in America. This is equipped with a FinCEN registration number. This is needed to collect fiat from private people and change it into cryptos. Before we go ahead, I would like to talk a second about my vision, why I'm doing that all. My goal is that my company become a major player in the crypto industry. And I want to be one of the largest providers of algorithm strategies in the crypto space within the next 2 or 3 years. So before we go into details with the fund, let us talk a second about myself. Let me introduce myself. My name is Felix. Felix Big. I'm the founder and I'm the software programmer behind the AI. I'm German citizenship. I'm born in Hamburg and I started my career in a small German bank in Hamburg. 25 years ago, I moved to Shanghai to work for one of the biggest commodity traders, Leon Fong. Doing my work with this company, I developed already bots and AIs for supply chain management and for supply chain optimizations. Doing my work, I think it was the year 2013 or 14, I heard the first time about Bitcoin. I found the idea from Mr. Satoshi, yeah, fascinating. And I put a lot of efforts into this project to build an AI which helps me to make a decision based on facts, or not on feelings. Yeah, and I finished my AI already, my first version of the AI already 2020. And this I implemented in FTX. But FTX collapsed in end of 2022. So sadly, I have to start all over again. Then we shifted over to Binance and we implemented our software in Binance. To do so was quite difficult. We need close to 1.5 years to do this. The software was not really the problem. The biggest challenge was the infrastructure because our AI system is a HFT, a high frequent trading system. And this means we are placing up to 30, sometimes even 40,000 trades each day at the spot market. And to do this, you need a really fast connection and a stable performance. Yeah, our software is running from 8 in the morning until 10 in the evening because we need a very high liquidity in the market. At the Saturday evening, it is not possible to sell for example, 18 Bitcoins within 1 second. Simply, the buyers are not there. Um, we are trading five currencies. Actually, many people call it the old coins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and Ripple. Yeah, our fund is already running since 22 months, so we have precise historical returns. Our average is at least 20%. Our compounded returns look as follow. You can see the graph. Here we started in April 2024 with 2 million, and now in January we exceeded the $110 million line. You see as well on this graph that we did not withdraw any funds and we didn't deposit any funds later. And as well, you see that we have no big break in, no big setback during the 22 months. So again, it shows that our system is running very stable. The drawdown. The drawdown is the likelihood of losing funds. We have seen in simulation and backtesting that our daily drawdown is below 3.5%. The good news is that as more money is inside our fund, as smaller the drawdown will be. As this one as well shows that our system runs very stable. Before we take a deeper look in our compensation plan, I would like to go with you in our software. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our software with the name Polar One. Today, we placed already 14,369 trades at the spot market, and we generated a profit of close to 90,000 US dollar. This is a profit of 0.4%. And yeah, here you can see the profit of the last 30 days. Yeah, you see we have several times red candles inside. Yeah, this shows as well that the market is still very volatile and our software is not running every day successful. But at the end of the week, or we never close the week with a loss. Anyway, our average return is over 20%. Here again is our trading pairs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, and Cardano. I think much more interesting for you is our actual live trading. So I will switch over to live trading. You pay attention to the white lower corner. Now the first two orders are washing in, Ethereum and Solana. Oh, five. Oh, now it's getting quick. Now 15 orders in a row. From $400 plus to $6 plus. The last one is Solana with $9 profit. Now $3 with losses. Yeah, our software is going into the market, buying the coins, and sell it in general within 1 second again. So it's a kind of micro trade. Okay, now we go over to our order book so we can see our finished orders, our yeah, our trade history. Here you can see hundreds, even thousands of orders what we placed today. And you can see here, I think it is 1 million, 150 orders per page and over 1 million pages. So yeah, I would say we are selecting here one order, and I will show you this order later in the order book. I scroll down and somewhere will my cursor stop. Okay, here my cursor stopped. So I will write down this order. It's the Bitcoin order. And this has been placed at the spot market at 6 o'clock, 15 minutes and 40 seconds. We bought in total 17.45 Bitcoins for a buying price of 89,530 US dollar. So take a look if we find the matching pair in Binance. So here we have our Binance account. Polar Tensor, it's a company Binance account. Here I will go firstly into order. I will show you first the matching order, and then I talk more about Binance. So spot orders, order history. This is our trades from the past. And now we look at 6 o'clock and 15 minutes. Our Binance is running on London time, so it is actually 7 o'clock and 15 minutes. 18 minutes, 17, 16, 15, was too much. 1540, so must be on the next page. 1540, we said Bitcoin. 1540, here. 7 o'clock, 15 minutes, 40 seconds. We bought 17.45 Bitcoins for a price of 895.30. Here we are. Here's the matching pair. Perfect. All right. So let's go back on the dashboard. Um, I mentioned already, we are placing many, many thousands of orders each day. And of course, for each order we are placing, we have to pay a taker's fee or a maker's fee. And yeah, our profits are for each trade are small, and we have to take care that the fees for the order don't eat up the profit. Binance, luckily, is offering different structures of fee structures, and VIP 9, that is our level, is the highest level and the cheapest fee in the market. We have a maker's fee of 0.011%. Um, to reach this VIP 9 level, there are two requirements from Binance. Requirement one is you need a turnover of at least 1 billion per month, and you have to hold their own token. This is called BNB. That is the reason why we have, for around 5 million US dollar, 5,520 BNB token in our portfolio. And here you see this is actually our funds value, 116 million, and not this one. I showed you before the balance, and this balance is matching as well. All right, I would say we go one time here. Binance is offering as well some analysis, and I would like to go with you in the profit and loss analyze. So, how much profit and loss we did in the last 12 months? So, let's see. Okay, here it points out that we have 478% profit in the last 12 months. And here we see the daily profit and the daily losses. Yeah, the green candle is our profit, and the red candles, which are very rare, is our day where we suffered a loss. So I said that we started the fund in April 2024 with a seed capital of 2 million US dollar. Let us take a look of our deposits in Binance, that we see that everything is matching. 24. And here we are. All right, here's our deposits from the initial money. Ne? 500,000 by 3 is 1.5, 1.7, 1.9. And the last 100,000, 2 million. And here is our BNB token. Yeah, I think this shows everything quite clearly. All right, so let's go over now to the compensation plan or the marketer plan. In order to be compliant with regulation in Europe and America, we are not allowed to pay a commission on a customer's deposit. That is the reason why we implemented a license fee. The license fee is only 10% of the deposit. To make it more clear with an example, we have a starter package, $100 starter package. That means $10 is the license fee and $90 will go directly into the trading account. The performance fee of 50% means the profit we are generating, the half belongs to the customer and the other half belongs to us, to the company. When you make a second sample with 100,000 US dollar, it is as follow. 10,000 is the license fee and 90,000 will go in the trading account. Here the customer gets 80% of the profit and the customer only keeps 20% of the profit. All earnings we generate and all commissions which are paid can be taken out of the system anytime people want without any deduction, so no fee. For the deposit, which the customer have done, we do take a fee in the first year of 10%, in the second year of 5%, and the third year it will be free of charge. This is simply to cover our operational costs. The license rewards, the license fees. The license fee, what the company is selecting, we are handing out to the clients, basically by 100% to the marketers, of course. We developed a license plan, 15 levels deep, with a total payout of 70%, 70. In order to unlock the next level, you only have to refer a customer. So I'm very convinced that it's an easy task for marketers to refer 15 people, 15 to make 15 referrals. If you have done that, you already unlock the complete 15 levels. The residual reward or the passive income has a similar structure, 10 levels deep, with a total payoff of 30%, 30. Here is the same. To unlock the next level, you only need one referral. I'm quite proud of this passive income because this enables the marketers to receive a passive income, what is very stable over a very long term. I don't want that our marketers are leaving us after 3 months and going to another project. Yeah, that is the reason why we build such massive passive payment outpay. When you look at this example, 470 US dollar weekly is for many marketers in many countries $2,000, a lot of money. The ranking system includes a small goodie, a small bonus for everybody. This is in calculation with the license fees, not the deposited money. So make an example for the gold standard. In order to receive the $500 bonus, you need in your complete downline only 8,000 US dollar license fee volume. This has to be distributed over 2 legs, at least 2 legs. Payment method. We try to make it childish easy so that customer don't have to open before a hard wallet, or they don't have to know much about cryptos. They simply can pop up the account with their credit card or with the bank transfers. Of course, people who already own cryptos, they can send us Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, ETC, or USDC. Yeah. Before I say thank you, I would like to point out that our company offer more than only this AI trading fund. We have as well our own banking system, an online bank, of course. We call it an online neobank. People can apply for a full bank account, an IBAN bank account in Euro or US dollar. People can request a debit card from Visa, either a virtual or a plastic one. We have crypto wallets available and, of course, an exchange. So you can buy the most listed coins available. Our third leg is our scientific research division. This division or this department is in charge to develop more funds as the only fund what we have now. And I want to implement our software with other exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken, OKK, Bybit or KuCoin. So we have many more work in the future to do. Yeah, then I say thank you that you took the patience to listen to my pitch, and now the floor is open for questions.
Hi, Felix. This is Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
Thank you so much, man. Been watching you, man. This is amazing what you've been able to build here. I'm telling you, it's next level. If you can you help me understand a little bit more about how the license fee model works with the ranking system? I would love to
Recording
just
stopped.
be able to understand clearly.
Yeah, actually, we have a uni-level plan, but the ranking system is a little binary system already. Okay, the volume here, the 8,000 US dollar in license volume means, okay, the customer pay 10% for the license fee. So when the customer deposit $80,000, the license fee is $8,000. Uh, and this is that what we meant here. When you have in your complete downline and all the people who are below you, you have a volume of 8,000 US dollar in license fees, you will get a $500 bonus. But this is not enough to have only one client who maybe paid $80,000. You need at least two clients who paid $40,000, who paid $44,000 license fee, or even 100 customer who paid $80 license fee. Then you're qualified for this boni.
Got it. Thank you. And is that across the board in terms of how the numbers work?
Um, okay, when you reach, for example, in the first week, already the 8,000 volume, you automatically will get the bronze $50, the silver $200, and the gold then. Mhm.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? We are a small group today with seven
Y-
people, so I
Yeah,
have all the time of the world to answer you.
yeah, I have three questions if you can. Will
Absolutely.
the recording stop? Can you put the recording back on because I want to show people that the questions I'm asking, can that be done?
The reason why I stopped the recording because we're gonna put this to our group and they want to have just the presentation, not long with the questions. But yeah, if you want, if I put a recording again right now,
Yeah.
uh, it will be a new recording. It will not gonna be the same one.
That's fine, yeah. At least I can show them the
No
questions that
problem.
I asked because it's more technical
And the
part of
answers.
yeah. Because this
Recording
All
is
in
right.
progress.
okay, that's perfect. So, my first question is about the licenses that you held for the company, the registrations. Where can we see that, first of all? I think you said it's registered in Europe.
Yeah, yeah, it is registered in Europe. It is not online yet. We are now, wait, Polar 10. Oops. All right. So this is our website, and we will update the website before the launch. And then we will add the two companies I just talked about. They are not online yet because we purchased or we acquired the company already, but our purchase is not reflected yet in the official database of Poland. That's the reason why I didn't put it online because people will look for it and then they will complain, oh, Felix, I don't find it. Something is wrong. But you can trust me, we have it in pocket. It is not, and we will do it before the launch.
Right, okay. And okay, the next question, if you can go back onto your Binance on the trade history, the spot trade history,
Yeah, assets, portrait history.
and that page that you were on, I did see something that I wanted to ask.
Yeah, let it load and then we do. Yeah. Okay, shall I go on the last 12 months view?
Just the date that you checked, I forgot what the date you checked that transaction, the Bitcoin transaction.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
not this. You
No,
mean not this. Okay, I sorry, I
yeah, not
misunderstood
the
you.
analysis, no, just the
Yeah.
trade, the spot trades.
Spot orders. Mhm. Open orders we don't have simply due to our frequency order history.
Yeah. Okay, just right. Okay, so for example, that Ethereum trade that you've got the cursor on, yeah. So the
Hmm?
buy was hold on.
662965.
I saw some trades that the sell was higher than the buy.
The sell was higher than the buyer. That is good. Then we made a profit. Here we made
But
a loss
but
because
you're but you're selling more of the asset, so you're selling more of the Ethereum. I did see it somewhere. I'm just trying to
yeah, okay. This is now already, yeah, okay. Must be several pages back. The buying price, ne, 724, 708. That means this is as well an order where we lost
right, right, yeah, okay.
cost.
And so
Yeah, yeah.
the quantity is on the right, yes, okay,
You
yeah.
know, the quantity should be always matching.
Yes, of course. Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah,
and the trades are literally seconds, you said that they're open for.
genau. You see it here. We opened, we bought it, and we sold it in the same time. Often we only keep it by around zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.5 seconds.
Okay. Right.
So
Okay.
it's a micro trade, how I like to call it.
Yeah, micro trade. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Um, and how can you have a look at the trades on October the 10th?
Yeah,
Because
of
that
course.
day,
I
there
know.
was,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that day, obviously, there was the,
Big
about,
liquidation.
yeah, 40-50% drops on certain coins.
Tens, search. Here we are, all trades on tens.
So did you make a profit on that day?
No, no, we made a loss as well.
Right.
A
So
half million dollar.
so you have you have a trigger of a stop loss then I suppose you sell if it
No, 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 no,
floating
no.
it.
We never have stop loss. No stop loss, no leverage. We don't do this thing. We work very simple. Stop. We go into the stock market, buy, stop, and sell it again.
So okay, so if you bought it, let's say I'm in the UK and I notice about 10 in the evening the markets were just tanking loads. So it
Hmm?
just triggers the sell straight away. You don't wait for the floating loss to hit a certain amount.
No, no.
Okay.
No, we only buy it and then we sell it. Even the course is declining more, it doesn't matter. We go out again. And then we better go inside again and go out again.
Okay, so you
And I
sold.
know that on 10th of October, I think the big declining or the big plunge was quite late at night, actually, not over day. I think it started around 8,
Yeah, it was
9,
at the
10.
night. It was in the
Yeah, yeah.
UK was about 10 o'clock at night.
Ah, okay, okay. Mhm. So maybe these are the last orders of the
Yeah.
day. So let me take a look by myself. We bought it. Ah, yeah, guck mal, here is a typical example. Ne? We bought it for $2.30 and sold it for 2.29. So this is a loss.
Yeah, okay. So
This
overall,
is more loss
what
as
percentage
well.
loss did you make on your portfolio that day for percentage terms?
I don't know, 0 point something actually. I
Oh,
know it was $570,000. I know it sounds a lot, but we have 110 million in the account. So a half million is then 0.4%, something like that. But I know the following day, plus the previous, the coming 2 days after it, we already break even.
okay, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I think that is. And how can we get the recording of this?
Um,
You can message me
we
on
can,
WhatsApp. I will give you right now my Telegram. I will send you over. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, please, yeah. Yeah,
all
that's
right,
fine.
thank you for your question.
Yeah, I'll message you in a little while, Eric,
No
after this
worries.
call.
No worries. As soon as I receive from the cloud, I will send it over to you.
Uh, Felix, really quick, with regards to your software, computing power, how's that all being handled?
Sorry?
With regards to your software computing power, I mean, obviously, if you're doing high frequency, there's the issue of computing power. Is that something that you have access through a data center, or what's that look like?
The
Yeah,
latency.
we have our own server. What is performing the trades? The customer don't need any special equipment for this. They can only use their mobile phone and send no? They are not making the trades. We make the trades. But the customer can see always in the window the last trades what are coming in.
So when the customer, you said every all the funds are in one account. I presume because of your volume and your VIP9,
Yeah.
there will never be a possibility where we can connect via API into our own exchange because of the volume.
So not only the volume, it's firstly the client don't have a VIP level 9. The API would need too long to execute the trades.
Right.
So to copy our trades is, yeah, it's technically, I didn't found a solution for that. So,
Okay.
mhm. Um, so later we will have two different apps in the App Store available. One app is for our AI trading fund. The other app is for our banking system. For our banking system, of course, we have to make it hard KYC. That is something that I cannot change, even I would love. For Polar Tensor, we will start with a very soft KYC and not make it too difficult for the clients.
So for your American registration,
Mhm.
how have you registered it as a financial firm? Because obviously with in the US everything's very strict with
Yeah, yeah.
crypto trading. How have you registered that?
We were registered this over a company in Wyoming. This company has an MT MSB license, which is upgraded to an MTL license, when I understood it correctly. And now we are on the process to apply in the most states in America an MSB license, so we can operate our funds legally in the US. But the fund is stored in Panama, or the money is stored.
And you are the only one with access to that Binance account.
Our company, yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Just one individual, just yourself, or is there other individuals?
And yeah, access have maybe more and to make a transfer is maybe the more relevant question. I even cannot make a transfer out. We have a 4I principle. So
Okay.
when we want to make a transfer I and the colleague in the company have to verify it in order to avoid, you know, to avoid any trouble, or I don't know how to say it, to avoid that something happened what I don't want. That's the reason why I
Yeah.
make a Fortnite principle, Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of withdrawals of profits, if we wanted to withdraw, I suppose you have a different pool for that.
Yes. For example, the client is not depositing right away into our Binance account. This is from the security side crazy, not possible. We have our self-hosted hot wallet on our server. There we collect the money first.
Yeah.
For example, we have a deposit of, let's say, 1 million, and we know we have to pay marketer's fees for a half million. So, we deduct and make this all in our lower self-hosted wallet. and then 500,000 will be over. 1 million goes out, 500,000 out, so 500,000 stays. And this then, at the end of the day, we will deposit into our fund directly.
Okay.
I hope that is understandable how I said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we update our website before the launch, we of course will add the company in Wyoming and our Polish company inside with all relevant information for you. And for both separate markets, we will have as well a legal opinion from a law company who double and triple checked everything with the question, can we do it in the way we we structured our fund? Is this legal? And both legal opinion point out that this is clearly okay and so on. And this as well, you can download the legal opinion. So you will have next week, you will have more information about these things. All right. Then I would say I will give back to Patrick. And
What do you say, my friend?
ich gebe zurück an euch. Ich bin mit der Präsentation durch. I finished my presentation. All questions are answered. So I will give back to you guys.